What is going on, guys? This is STALKIN MAMBA, and today I'm going to be making a how-to video on how to become a better sniper in any Call of Duty. But in this one, we're going to be playing Black Ops 2. Main reason I'm making this video is I see a lot of people make these how-to, like, how to be better at Call of Duty and all these other videos. And to be honest, I don't think that they really aim for the stuff that that all they really talk about is yeah, this is a class you use, quick scope, yeah, all just like pointless stuff. I feel like I'm gonna go into details about this, but first, get into a custom games, and for practice, ban all the weapons and stuff so that they can't use anything. Make sure to take off the preset classes too. Put 6 enemy bots and put them on recruit, just for training. They're all just going to have knives, really. I mean, some of them might snipe, but, I mean, that shouldn't be a worry. They're not going to be doing anything really crazy. But first, I want to go over the couple kinds of shots that you have while sniping. There's like 4 different kinds. I mean, besides if you go into trick shot or anything like that. But if you're going to be sniping, you're typically going to be using these 4. The first one that we're going to have is a hard scope. Now, hard scoping is okay to do. Just don't be that guy that, sits in the back of his spawn and just hard scopes people the whole game. But what you do is you're going to be scoping in for, longer than a couple seconds and shooting. Now, the next one we got is a drag scope, where it's almost like quick scoping, except you don't just aim and shoot. You kind of drag the scope over, and then you just got normal quick scoping, and then you have no scoping. Now, no scoping is you only really want to use this if there's a guy right in front of you and you have nothing else to do. But first, the couple hard scopes here. Yeah, I mean, hard scopes are perfectly fine. Just don't be that guy, that just sits in the back of the spawn, claymores around him, and just camps the whole game. And you'll be a lot more accurate with hard scopes. And then once you get better, when you get in close ranges with people, quick scope. Like people like that, don't even try quick scoping them across the map. I mean, you can do it, but I mean, if you're in a game, you're most likely they're already thinking about hard scoping, so they're hard scoping. And I mean, the better that you get with it, the more. There's a couple drag scopes right there for you. You're not just aiming and shooting; you are aiming and then kind of dragging the scope over. Like that. That's just a quick scope. Just aim and shoot. There's a drag scope. And I mean, once you get to know sniping, you'll use all of them really. There's a no scope, just that you can put a laser sight on a sniper to get better. I feel like I just got lucky with those two, but you will not always hit no scope. Sometimes they will fly the complete opposite direction. So that is definitely something that I would recommend using as a last option. I mean, unless if you're trying to get kill cam or something like that. Now the next thing I'm going to go into is your sensitivity. Now, a lot of people always say, oh, to snipe, put it at the highest sensitivity. No, that is not true. I used to snipe at a really low sensitivity. Now, it's not the best for, like, say, turning on people, but your accuracy is going to be way better. I mean, like, if you got a high sensitivity, you could turn on people like that right there, you hurry up and swipe back to somebody else. But it's really a personal preference. I play at 13, the second to highest on Black Ops. That's what I play at, but a lot of people play at 14, a lot of people play at 2. It's really a personal preference. I don't just go on YouTube and look up phases sensitivity, like, or something like that, because what somebody uses will be completely different when you use it. It's personal preference. I would recommend, trying to go a little bit higher, and when you use SMGs and stuff, go a little bit lower for more accuracy. But back to it. When you're playing this, I would run around, don't just like sit in a corner or anything like that, because you're not going to get good practice out of that. You actually need to be running around, trying to find people, having them, get close to you, anything like that. Next tip is, when you snipe, it is not always the best to run and snipe at the same time. It is normally the best way to stop right before you shoot. Now, sometimes it is hard. I mean, if you're getting shot at, do not just stand in the middle of the map and just take bullets. But definitely try to stop for a second before you shoot, like that shot right there. That didn't hit him because I was moving, and the bullets don't always fly as straight when you're moving. So definitely try to stop for a second, before you hit it. And it changes a lot. You will definitely notice, like, when you move, your shots will not be 100% accurate. I mean, if you like that right there, should have hit him, but I was running. Um, Next tip for this is try to see how good you could do. Like right now I'm 44-1, yes, you will eventually get that guy that sneaks up and knifes you. I would try to make it to about like 5 deaths, and then after that, put up the difficulty of the bots, keep progressing higher and higher, and then, if you're so good at veteran bots with knives, give them guns or something. I mean, I was just playing earlier today, and I swear they're like Terminators running around with those knives. I mean, they are darting at people. I did not understand it at all. There was actually one of the bots that was no scoping people. I was pretty scared, but yeah. So once you can beat the bots, I would take it into a public match, because a lot of people just say, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go into a public match and snipe, but it definitely takes practice, and it's completely different in private match from bots. But just get the feel for it. Choose which sniper you want. You can use any four of them, but the only two bolt actions are the ballista and the DSR. The DSR, I feel is a little bit more accurate, but at the same time you're limited to how many shots you have and how heavy it is and how long it takes to scope in. Like with this, you could see I could just scope in, and shoot really fast and just run around with it, but you will notice that I get a lot of hit markers with it, and that'll happen if you shoot them in the feet and stuff. But personal preference there again. I mean, if you want to go run around, definitely ballista. I mean, expect some hit markers. DSR, less hit markers, but you're going to be kind of sluggish. But yeah, that's another personal preference right there. I mean, you can use the SVU and the XPR semi-automatics, but accuracy definitely not the best. Now you can see I just shot that guy 3 times. I barrel stuffed him and would not hit with the no scope. So definitely a last option thing. It's pretty much luck, really. Missed a couple there. I don't know how I missed those, but yeah, but it's definitely something you have to practice at. You're not just gonna go into a game and go 25-0 sniping. It's something to practice at. Make sure you try to practice as much as you can. I just actually a little bit ago with one of my friends, actually shout out to them, the Katsuo clan. They're a new clan. Look them up on YouTube. I think it's KATSUO, if I'm right. I don't know, but shout out to them this video. They're a new clan, majority sniping, but yeah, check them out. We actually just did a free-for-all with like 8 bots, I think, to 350 points on veteran. I mean, even no matter how good you are, you can always get better. That's definitely, practice makes perfect. I mean, I don't think you'll ever be perfect, but definitely practice. Make sure that you do not go into it thinking that you're the best or anything, because there's nobody that can just hit every single shot, which I know a lot of people that think that they can, but it's just never going to happen. Like always, remember to like and subscribe, and when you get to the last kill, you can just go for anything you want. I tried this shot for like 10 minutes and I could just never hit it, so I ended up just ending it. But yeah, challenge yourself a little bit for last kill. Do something cool, make yourself feel good, but just always remember, practice makes perfect. I bet if you take a lot of these tips that I gave, you'll definitely notice a difference. Sorry I couldn't make it the best video. I wanted to make it a little bit better, but I hope it can help some of you. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll be making another video very soon. Thank you.